Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mike Lansing Field. It's the final game of a 4-game homestand here at Mike Lansing Field. Your Casper Spuds look to win the series tonight against the visiting Hastings Sodbusters. Spuds bouncing back last night, winning 8-1 in that ball game. They won game 1 by a score of 9-3. And dropped the one in the middle, game 2, 10-6. The Sodbusters taking that one. But it's a lively night here at the ballpark. It's going to be a busy one, as it's our first fireworks night here at Mike Lansing Field. Western Energy is here tonight. Some people coming out from that great company. They're also our sponsor for tonight's fireworks show post-game. Fortunately, won't be able to show you that on the broadcast, but it will be a night full of fireworks, hopefully on the field, as these two teams duke it out. Sodbusters looking to knot up the series at 2-2. Spuds looking to take it 3-1. We are 2 weeks away from the halfway point of the ILB season. Pretty absurd. It feels like I'm just getting started up here still. That's going to be on June 26th, the halfway point. The team with the best record at that point in the season will get home field advantage in the ILB championship. It'll be games 3, 4, and 5 on their home field. Could very well be these two teams looking for that home field advantage, as they are currently at the top of the ILB. The Spuds sitting at 8-5. The Sodbusters at 10-2. In last night's ball game, Andrew Witt was one of our Banner Health Wyoming Medical Center players of the game. He went 4 for 4 with a double and a triple. He also knocked in 3 RBIs. The other player of the game, Houston Wedgeworth. I got some information, unfortunate information, that was Houston's last start here for the Casper Spuds, as he's dealing with some ailing injuries. But it didn't look like it last night. The man out of Meridian, Mississippi went 7 strong innings, only allowing 4 hits. He struck out 3 batters, and he gave up the lone run that the Sodbusters brought to the plate. Elijah Reeves also having a great game last night, going 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs of his own. He was able to swipe 2 bags. The Sodbusters, as I mentioned, sitting at 10-2. The team right on the tails of these two teams, the Spearfish Sasquatch, are sitting at 8-7. They beat the Oahe Zap last night by a score of 11-3. Starting pitcher Tristan Ogdahl, who on the broadcast I mentioned last night had a no-hitter heading into the 5th inning. He ended up only going a third longer, but he struck out 12 Zap hitters, allowing 3 earned runs. The bullpen for the Sasquatch tacked on 4 Ks of their own and kept the Zap off the board, as they won that one 11-3. Sam Kwapanowski hit another home run and had 6 RBIs last night for the Sasquatch. He's got 2 homers in 3 games as they wrap up that set in Oahe. The game currently underway in Oahe. Zap leading 4-2 in the bottom of the 4th with the bases loaded. Zap sitting at 5-9, looking for a big bounce back win as they lead and look to add on. The Fremont Moo are taking on the Nebraska Prospects today, beginning a 3-game homestand. The Prospects beat the Moo last Sunday 15-3, and they also beat them on Saturday 6-5. We're also 2 games away from the halfway point of our home games here at Mike Lansing Field. We'll have 32 in total for you all here. Another group outing here at the ballpark. Jonah Bank, some of the kind folks coming over, enjoying a beautiful Thursday evening here in Casper. It's sunny, it's 84 degrees. It's going to be a good night for ball. Spuds, pitching and defense, dazzling yesterday. I mentioned Wedgeworth's line. Cade Queen came in. In all, Spuds pitchers allowed 5 hits. The defense also stepping up big last night. 0 errors from the Casper Spuds as they look to continue that play here today. We're going to jump into some highlights from last night before delivering the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We'll swing over there. Welsh will put a drive into that one, pushing Elijah Reeves back, but he's on it. 6 up, 6 down for Houston Wedgeworth here in Game 3 versus the Hastings Sodbusters. And that one will be chopped. Opine over. He gloves and fires on the run over to River Smith. 9 men up, 9 men down here for Houston Wedgeworth. The 2-1 will be ripped by Witt over the second baseman Vega's head. Marsick will come home to score. Burt goes first to third. The payoff will be chopped out to left field. Trent Rucker's got a cannon. They're going to test him as he comes up firing. The throw will be on line and get him by a mile. Trent Rucker, he's been showing it all season long, but he's yet to throw out a runner. He gets his first one here. Reeves rips that one, and it's going to be between the wickets of Vega at second as he can't come up with it. The throw from the center fielder, Phillips, will be late. And 2 runs score here for the Spuds on the RBI single from Elijah Reeves. Elijah Reeves will step in as he lays down a perfect bunt, and he's fast. He's going to get in easily as Jacobitz sails the throw. Witt is going to come home. First to home for Andrew Witt on the bunt from Elijah Reeves. The 1-2 as Reeves goes. Rucker's going to rip one over the head of the left fielder Jackson Crane. Elijah Reeves will trot on home as Trent Rucker rips an RBI double. As the first one from Fisher will be skied by Witt out to center field, and it's going to get over his head and roll up against the wall. Andrew Witt is going to head to third, and he will slide in safely. Andrew Witt, what a day. It'll be a called strike 3 on the outer half. Vega goes down looking. Cade Queen, 3 strikes. A true team effort last night for your Casper Spuds. As we turn to the lineups here for today's game, starting off with the visiting Sodbusters. Leading off will be the shortstop, Christian Loera. Batting second, the second baseman, Chase Phillips. Batting third, the first baseman, Ryan Jarvis. In the cleanup spot will be the catcher, Jude Greaves. Batting fifth will be the third baseman, Brock Cross. Batting sixth, the DH, Tyler Welsh. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Zane Wilson. The left fielder, Ethan Foley, will be batting eighth for the Sodbusters. And rounding out the order will be the center fielder, Cooper Harrell. The man on the mound for the Sodbusters will be number 15, Ethan Marshall. as we flip to your Casper Spuds lineup. Leading off will be the center fielder, Elijah Reeves. Batting behind him, hitting second, will be the left fielder, Trent Rucker. Hunter Billingsley doing the DHing here today will be batting third. Jack Opine, been the everyday shortstop since he's came into town. He's going to continue that role here today in the 4 spot. The third baseman, Cale McCarville, will be batting fifth. Cody Clausius getting a start today at first. He's going to be batting sixth. Parker Burt, after the great night last night, is going to be doing the catching here once again today for your Casper Spuds, batting seventh. Cannon Billingsley will be batting eighth, playing right field for your Casper Spuds. And Andrew Witt, one of the key players in last night's ball game, getting another start here. He'll be moving over to second base today and rounding out the order for your Casper Spuds. Going to be an exciting ball game here tonight. Couple new faces on each side entering into this matchup. As the best PA announcer in the ILB, Denny, announces the starting lineup here in the stadium. I'm going to step aside and swing it down to our on-field host, Lauren Duffel, as she introduces the singer of our national anthem.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Apologies, the national anthem kicked on a bit late, or not at all. Of course, there's always something going on up here in the booth. But I do know we're set for a good ball game here at Mike Lansing Field. The man on the mound for your Casper Spuds, Sam Coxon. The man out of Granite Bay, California, coming to us from Montana State University Billings, has pitched well this season, although he is 0-1 with 3 no decisions. In 17 innings of work, Coxon has allowed 11 hits, 4 earned runs, 9 walks, 25 strikeouts for Coxon. Been getting swing and misses all over the ballpark here. I should say all over at the plate. He's stranded 17 hitters. He's hit 3 batters. He's got a 2.12 ERA and a 1.72 batting average against. As we're set for first pitch here at Mike Lansing Field, the leadoff man for the Sodbusters will be the shortstop, Christian Loera. Loera went 0 for 3 yesterday. He was hit by a pitch. He's 3 for 10 here in the series with 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He's walked 3 times and struck out once. As Coxon fires in the first pitch, it's going to be a called strike by the home plate umpire, Scott Roberts. Loera, 7 for 26 here in the ILB season, good for a 269 batting average. The 0-1 will be swung on. Coxon over to field it, and he is going to tag the runner out. As Loera trying to pull a Javi Baez there. Coxon, always a unique presence on the mound. But you can get away with that when you can back it up. And Sam sure can, as he has so far here in the ILB season. Chase Phillips, the second baseman, will dig in now. The first one to him. A first pitch strike. Phillips, the sophomore at Metropolitan Community College from Aurora, Nebraska, went 0 for 4 yesterday with a K. Was put out by a fielder's choice as well in the contest. The second one, he's going to foul it off himself, and the count will be 0-2. Phillips has done a little bit of everything here in this series. He's playing second here tonight. He's played center field. He's pitched. A couple days ago on June 10th, Phillips was credited with the win, as that looked like strike 3, but called a ball, and the count will now be 1-2. The 1-2 from Coxon will miss a bit high, and the count's evened at 2-2. Phillips on the season hitting 4 for 13, good for a 308 batting average. He does have 3 RBIs. The 2-2 will be a called strike 3 this time on the inner half. Phillips will go down looking, and Coxon gets his first K of the day. And there's now 2 down in the top of the first inning. Ryan Jarvis, the first baseman for the Sodbusters, will step in now. Jarvis went 2 for 3 yesterday with a triple. He was also hit by a pitch and struck out. The first one to him will miss a bit high. 1-0. Jarvis on the series is 4 for 10. He's got 2 RBIs, one of those via a sac fly. The 1-0 will be skied down the left field line and land out of play. That'll even up the count at 1-1. Jarvis, also in the series, has come around to score 2 runs. He's walked twice, he's K'd twice, and he's been hit by a pitch twice. As the 1-1 is going to be fouled off, pulled to the right side of home plate. And the count 1-2. Jarvis hitting .286 here in the ILB season. The 1-2 to him. Will miss low to even up the count once again, this time at 2-2. With 2 down here in the top of the first inning. The 2-2 from Coxon will be chopped to Witt at second. He collects and fires over to Clausius at first. 3 up, 3 down here for Sam Coxon to start off this ball game. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Spuds Bats coming up. Before the commercials, we're going to cut to a player interview that we shot with tonight's right fielder, Cannon Billingsley. Let's take a listen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your right fielder tonight, Cannon Billingsley. Cannon, how we doing, my man?
I'm good. Feeling good.
Good, brother. Yes, sir. What have you been working on here in between starts to try and get going at the plate?
Just to be on time.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I feel like I've been late. I didn't get a lot of bats before.
For sure.
Still trying to just get back on time.
Absolutely.
Get my foot down. Austin, our coach, is a huge help.
Yep.
And just getting my swings in and feeling good.
Yes, sir. I've seen you guys working over there. Austin, obviously a good mentor, good key person to talk to. Coming up here to Casper for your first year on the Spuds, how does it feel to be here, and how's the adjustment been for you?
It's different, but it's good. I need to learn to be more independent.
For sure.
Need to be better with this type of stuff. But I'm liking it. It's different. I love the weather here.
Yep.
Love the feel, love the atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
It's been great so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Got some of the best fans in the ILB without a doubt. How does it feel to be playing alongside your cousin, and what does it mean to be wearing the same uniform as him? I know you guys are college teammates as well, but to continue that here in summer ball.
It's really special. I mean, he's a great guy.
Yep.
Words can't describe that.
Yes, sir.
But I'm loving it. Just to be able to both wear Billingsley.
Yep.
And you 19, it's great.
Yes,
I'm loving it out here.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, your right fielder tonight, Cannon Billingsley. Thank you, my man.
Of course.
Really enjoyed getting to chat with Cannon Billingsley before tonight's ball game. Another great kid among many here playing for the Casper Spuds. Ethan Marshall, the sophomore at Saginaw Valley State University from Marlette, Michigan, will be on the mound for the Sodbusters. Another lefty here. The Spuds jumping over the ace of the Sodbusters team, Creighton Jacobitz, another lefty. Last night, looking to continue that here today. Marshall 2-0 on the season with a 2.25 ERA, 12 innings, 10 hits allowed, 5 runs, 3 earned. As Elijah Reeves will lead off the ball game for your Casper Spuds. And the first one to him misses outside, 1-0. Marshall with the 1-0 will catch the inner half of the plate to even up the count at 1-1. He's got 3 earned runs credited to him on the season. As that one misses outside, count now 2-1. He's walked 4 batters, struck out 8, hit 2 by a pitch. He's stranded 11 hitters here in the ILB season. As the 2-1 misses outside, once again, count now 3-1 to Elijah Reeves. Marshall with a .217 batting average against, as he delivers the 3-1. And Reeves will rip that one to the second baseman, Chase Phillips, and he slings it over to Ryan Jarvis at first. Elijah Reeves will be put out. Trent Rucker stepping in now. Rucker 1 for 5 last night with a double. That double did drive in a run, as you saw in the highlight reel. The first one to him will miss a bit low. It's 1-0. Rucker 3 for 12 here in the series with 4 RBIs, 3 walks. The 1-0 to him will be dropped in on the outer half of the plate to even up the count at 1-1. That one's going to drop in there. Count now 1-2 to Trent Rucker. Rucker will rip that one to the shortstop, Moreira. He gloves and slings it across the infield. 2 down here for the Casper Spuds in the bottom of the first inning. Hunter Billingsley doing the DHing here tonight. He's going to step in with 2 down. The first one to Billingsley will be dropped in for a strike, 0-1. Hunter, 0 for 3 last night with a walk. He's 3 for 10 here in the series with an RBI. That one will miss low and outside. 1-1 now. The 1-1 is going to catch Hunter Billingsley. And the Spuds get a man on here in the bottom of the first inning. Looking to potentially put something together here with 2 down. Jack Opine, the shortstop, will dig in now. Looking to bounce back from an 0 for 4 night. He is 2 for 14 here in the series. The first one to him will be in at the belt. 0-1. Opine, 8 for 25 here in the ILB season. Good for a .320 batting average. The 0-1 will miss low. 1-1. Opine, a senior at SEMO, Southeast Missouri State, awaits the 1-1. He'll sky that one on the infield. Jarvis in foul territory's got it. And that'll be 3 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Spuds do get a man on, but won't be able to advance him with 2 down. And we head to the second frame of this ball game. Score remains 0-0. Rocca's is committed to bringing the best parts of old world quality food and service in a dynamic, fun, and inviting atmosphere where you experience a true taste of Italian hospitality. No passport required. Head to Rocca's Pizzeria right here in downtown Casper. Quality Brands is a family-owned and operated beer, wine, spirits, and non-alcoholic beverage distributor, with 8 warehouses in Wyoming, Colorado, Nebraska, and South Dakota, proudly representing the best beverage brands in the industry. Check out Quality Brands of Casper to strike out your thirst. This season, fuel your Spud spirit with the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi, one of the official drinks of your Casper Spuds. Whether you're cheering from the stands or the couch, Pepsi is the perfect game day companion. Ice cold, bold, and made for fans like you. Grab a Pepsi and let's go Spuds. Back at Mike Lansing Field in the top of the second, the catcher Jude Greaves will lead off the inning for the Sodbusters. And he'll get to swing at that one from Coxon, but he'll swing through it. It's 0-1. Coxon with a quick 12-pitch first inning. Looking to continue that here. The 0-1 to Greaves will be ripped out to the left center field gap. Trent Rucker's on it, and he makes the play. 2 pitches, 1 out here for Sam Coxon in the top of the second inning. That'll cue up the third baseman, Brock Cross. Cross 0 for 3 last night. In the series, he's started games 2 and 3. He's 1 of 8. He rips the first one he sees up over the first base side bleachers, and the count will be 0-1. To the freshman at Washington State University from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Another two-way guy on the Sodbusters roster. Awaits the 0-1. But after the miss, the count will be 1-1. The 1-1 from Sam Coxon will be a heater that's in there, and the count 1-2 to Brock Cross. He's 3 for 20 here in the ILB season with 5 RBIs. He skies that one in foul territory. Clausius taking a look, but it'll end up on the party deck here at Mike Lansing Field. Count remains 1-2 to the Sodbusters' third baseman Cross. In game 1, he went 3 innings pitching, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, both of those earned. No walks, 2 Ks for Cross. As Coxon delivers the 1-2. It'll be a wave and a miss by Brock Cross. Coxon with his second strikeout of the day, and there'll be 2 down here in the top of the second inning. As the DH, Tyler Welsh, will step up to the dish. Welsh 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk and a K. He's 0 for 10 on the season. He rips the first one he sees to the third base coach, and the count will be 0-1. Cross does have an RBI via sac fly. He's walked once, which came last night, and 5 Ks on the season. The second one to him will catch the outer half of the plate. Quickly 0-2 to the junior at Hastings College from Tucson, Arizona. Coxon ready with the 0-2. That one will be ripped out to Elijah Reeves in center. He jogs in a couple steps and makes the play. Back-to-back innings, 3 up, 3 down here for Sam Coxon. Very similar to last night. Spuds looking to get on the board early for him as we turn to the bottom of the second inning.
Hungry for pizza that hits the spot every time? Order from Papa John's. Made with fresh dough, quality ingredients, and that signature garlic sauce you love. Whether you want classic pepperoni, loaded veggie, or something new, Papa John's delivers hot, fresh, and ready to enjoy. Plus, with easy online ordering and fast delivery, your perfect pizza night is just a few clicks away. Choose Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, the third baseman, Cale McCarville, will lead it off. After getting the night off last night, McCarville will look at the first one as it was outside. The second one will be in there to even up the count at 1-1. The 1-1 will miss a bit high. 2-1 now to Cale McCarville, who in game 2 was 0 for 3 with a walk. He did come around to score, but struck out twice in that one. As that one for Marshall is in there and the count is 2-2. Marshall loves to work quickly as he fires in the 2-2, and McCarville will rip that one over Chase Phillips' head at second, and he's on with a leadoff single. Cale McCarville breaking out of the mini slump. And he'll tee up his first baseman, Cody Clausius. In game 2, he came in as a pinch hitter and walked late in that one. Clausius swings at the first one he sees. The left fielder, Ethan Foley, in foul territory, tries to make a diving grab, but unable to come up with it. Instead of one down, the count will be 0-1 to Cody Clausius, the senior at Wilmington University, from Landenberg, Pennsylvania. He's 3 for 14 here in the ILB season. He's got 4 RBIs, one of those coming by a sac fly. 3 runs scored, 5 walks, a K, and he's reached by an error twice. The 0-1 will be swung on again by Clausius, driving back the center fielder Harrell, but he's under it and puts him out for the first out here in the bottom of the second inning. Parker Burt, the catcher, coming off of a hot night last night, looking to pick up right where he left off. Burt going 3 for 4 last night with 2 runs scored by him. As Marshall checks on McCarville. The first one to Burt will be a called strike, 0-1. Burt now 4 for 17 here in the ILB season. The batting average shooting up to 235. The 0-1 will be in there once again, quickly 0-2 to the Spuds catcher. He was in this position a couple times last night, I believe, and put together some good ABs. Able to will himself to some singles. The 0-2 nearly misses on the outer half of the plate. 1-2 now to Parker Burt. The Northlake College product from Mansfield, Texas, awaits the 1-2. He will sky that one out to the center fielder Harrell. He's in short right center field and makes the catch. 2 down here for the Spuds. As the man we talked to prior to this one, Cannon Billingsley, steps in here. Billingsley looking to get going at the plate, as he talked about. The lefty awaits the 0-0. And the lefty on the mound will win the first pitch. It's 0-1. The 0-1 will be inside to Billingsley. 1-1 now. That one misses on the outer half. 2-1 now to Cannon Billingsley. who in the first 3 games of his collegiate career went 5 for 12 with a double, 2 stolen bases, and an RBI. He skies that one down the left field line, but he's going to push it foul. That'll push the count to 2-2 with 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. Number 22, Cale McCarville, over on first, hoping to not waste this leadoff single. Marshall checking on McCarville once again as Cale dives back in safely. The 2-2. Billingsley fouling off another good pitch there from Marshall. Same exact spot down the left field line, but well foul. Cannon, a sophomore at Fullerton College from Chino Hills, California, looking for a knock here. The 2-2 will be swung on and missed. Billingsley goes down swinging. The Spuds do add on their first hit of the ball game, but the score remains 0-0 as we turn to the third. Back at the ballpark here in the top of the third inning. Score remains 0-0. The right fielder, Zane Wilson, will step in now. Wilson from Clarkston, Michigan, currently at Saginaw Valley State University, will take a first pitch strike. Coxon doing that to a lot of hitters here tonight. After the 12-pitch first inning, he threw a 10-pitch second inning and looks to keep cruising here as he delivers the 0-1. And that one will catch Zane Wilson. His second time being hit by a pitch here this season. And the leadoff man will be on for the Hastings Sodbusters. The left fielder, Ethan Foley, digs in here. He played in game 1 where he pinch hit late after being a pinch runner, and he was hit by a pitch. He's 3 for 7 here in the ILB season with 2 RBIs. The 0-0 to him will miss on the outer half, 1-0. Foley, a sophomore at Coffeyville Community College in Kansas, is from Grand Island, Nebraska. That one skipped in there by Coxon. Good stop by Parker Burt. But the count will be 2-0 to number 8. At Coffeyville Community College, Foley hit .308 with 5 RBIs and 4 stolen bases in 5 games played. The 2-0 will miss a bit inside. 3-0 now to Ethan Foley. Coxon struggling with the command here in the top of the third, looking to get back on track. The 3-0 will be in there, strike one. As Burt fires down to keep Zane Wilson honest over there on first. The 3-1 will be pumped in there. Strike two. As Foley tossed the bat and was taken off the protective gear. He steps back in as the count is full. The payoff will be swung on and missed. Burt with a good throw. But Wilson had a great jump, beating the throw from Parker Burt and narrowly making it into second. Great job by Sam Coxon to fight back against Ethan Foley after being in a 3-0 hole as he gets his third strikeout of the day. The 9-man, Cooper Harrell, also wearing number 9. He's out in center field tonight for the Sodbusters. He steps in, and he swings at the first pitch he sees and drives it into no man's land out there in the outfield. Wilson, waiting to see if it was caught, was far enough to third to advance. And on the first pitch single from Cooper Harrell, there will be runners on the corners for the top of the order in Christian Loera. Loera grounded out to Coxon in his first AB. The first one to him will miss on the inner half. 1-0 to Loera. Loera from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Awaits the 1-0. That one will miss as well. 2-0 now to the Sodbusters shortstop. Playing college ball at Arkansas State University Mountain Home. The 2-0 will miss a bit low. 3-0 to Christian Loera. Coxon fires the 3-0, and he'll miss a bit outside. 4-pitch walk to the leadoff man will load the bases. There is an out, but the pitching coach, Matt Jeffreyon, will step out now for a meeting with the entire infield. After Coxon losing the control here in the top of the third inning. Phillips struck out the first time up against Coxon. Coxon would love to get another one here, or even better, the inning-ending double play. The first one to Phillips will be a called strike on the inner half. Coxon with the 0-1. We'll get that one to be chopped up over the first base side bleachers by Phillips, and it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 from Sam Coxon will be swung on and missed. Big strike 3 there, as there's now 2 down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Ryan Jarvis, the lefty first baseman, has shown he has power. Coxon got to be careful here with the bases loaded. The first one to Ryan Jarvis will be chopped deep down the left field line, but pushed foul. The 0-1 from Coxon will miss a bit inside. Narrowly avoiding Jarvis there, but the count will be 1-1. The 1-1 will miss outside. 2-1 now to Ryan Jarvis. The 2-1 from Sam Coxon will miss a bit inside. Great stop by Parker Burt to keep the runners where they are. The count will be 3-1 to Ryan Jarvis. The 3-1 will miss low. Ball 4. And a run will score for the Sodbusters as they get on the board first here in Game 4. The catcher, Jude Greaves, stepping in. Greaves lined out to Trent Rucker to start the 2nd inning. Up here in the 3rd, looking to do damage. The 0-0 will be swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Coxon as he snaps in the off speed to get Greaves out in front. The 0-1 will be swung on and missed once again. 0-2 to the Sodbusters catcher. Coxon in motion. The 0-2 will be a called strike 3. Beautiful slider there by Sam Coxon that dropped into the heart of the zone. Greaves unable to pull the trigger. The Sodbusters do get on the board. They lead this one 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd.
Each day the sun will rise and fall. We face challenges, the oil field evolves, and Vault finds solutions. Privately owned with a singular focus on wellhead products and services, Vault Pressure Control was built from the ground up to face the industry challenges head on. With safety at our core, Vault's equipment and services are engineered to provide versatile solutions to fit your operational needs. Experience the evolution of wellhead.
Back here at Mike Lansing Field, we apologize, just like last night, for whatever reason. Ads working all day, testing up till showtime, but of course, not available, and I'm unable to stop the stream or else we'll lose you guys, so apologies to the sponsors, apologies to those of you wanting to watch commercials at the break. But back to baseball, Andrew Witt will step in to lead off the bottom of the third inning for the Spuds. The first one to him from Marshall was a called strike. The second one from Marshall will catch the outer half, and it's 0-2 to the Spuds second baseman here today, who had a beautiful game last night, as I've mentioned at the top of the broadcast. 4 for 4. Double, triple for Witt, as he's in an 0-2 hole and looks to fight back. Marshall fires, and he'll miss high and outside. 1-2 to Andrew Witt. That one misses just a bit outside, and the count will be 2-2 to number 2. Witt will go down swinging on a nice pitch there from Ethan Marshall. And there'll be one down as we turn back to the leadoff hitter for your Casper Spuds. The top of the order, Elijah Reeves, steps in with one down here in the bottom of the third. Reeves grounding out to second to lead off the ball game. First pitch to him will be in there, and it's 0-1. Reeves will swing through that offering from Marshall, and it's quickly 0-2 to the Spuds center fielder. The 0-2 from Ethan Marshall will be swung on and missed by Elijah Reeves. 3 pitches for Marshall is enough for him to get the swinging strikeout, and there'll be 2 down here in the bottom of the third. The left fielder, Trent Rucker, looking for a different outcome here. He also grounded out in the first inning, but it was to short. The first one to him will miss low. Rucker slashing 304, 414, and 522 here in the season as he tattoos a ball down the left field line, and it's going to land just foul. Talk about inches foul. Rucker ripping that one down the left field line, but he pulled it just a bit too much, and the count will be 1-1. To the senior at Texas State University from Fairview, Texas. Before Texas State, he was at Temple. The 1-1 will skip away from the catcher, Jude Greaves. Count will be 2-1 now to Trent Rucker. Rucker watches the 2-1, and it'll be a called strike to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 from Marshall will be ripped by Trent Rucker right to the glove of the shortstop Christian Loera, who makes a nice grab on the infield. Spuds unable to put a man on here in the bottom of the third inning. As we head to the fourth frame of this ball game, Sodbusters still lead 1-0.